This next question comes to us from Kickfox44. Should you shave your head before going to BMT?
No.
Hell no.
Nuh-uh.
No. The Kaufman, what do they do if you show up?
You think you're in the Air Force?
No, sir!
You think you're in the Air Force?
No, sir! Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy that's like, I'm in the Air Force. No, when you go to BMT, you're not in the Air Force, and they will let you know.
This is 3 questions, and they're pretty much the same thing. The first question comes to us from...
What's up, bro?
Can you have sex in tech school?
Yes, you can have sex in tech school, just not in the dorms. Well, technically, you could have sex in the dorms, but you would probably get in huge trouble for that, so that's a no-go. Phillips, this isn't funny. This is serious business. This is serious business. Usually tech schools have a very high percentage of STDs, so be sure to strap up.
This next question comes from Alexander Stacy R1. What's your favorite color?
I'm colorblind.
That's not what we asked.
Well, it'd be blue, or at least what I think is blue.
If I knew what blue was.
That color blue. That's blue. Yeah, that's blue. The green on the backside looked blue for a second.
I like red. Kaufman, what's your favorite color?
I like red and blue, and I don't know which one to pick.
Wicked chick. Happy birthday, smiley face. What do you like to do for fun with your friends?
I like to do a lot of stuff. I don't know, I do a lot of video stuff. I put basically my whole life on the internet. That's something they told us not to do when we were kids, but I ended up doing it anyways. So I guess my mom's probably...
Parents just don't understand.
Yeah, they don't. My mom's probably disappointed in me, and I don't know.
What do we do for fun? We go skimboarding, we go to the beach, we scream in my car.
We go play mini golf.
We go play mini golf.
We draw on people's doors.
Yeah,
we draw on people's doors.
We just have fun.
Serious business here. KDPTCMS53. What is the sketchiest moment you've experienced on your motorcycle?
It's definitely got to be the time I did a wheelie on my motorcycle. And when I put the front tire down, I was going 98 miles an hour. And my bike didn't want to get put down. And I definitely tank slapped hardcore. And then once I got control of it, I went into the gravel and started tank slapping some more, then got it back onto the road. And yeah, I have not done a wheelie since then. I learned my lesson from that. And that was before I joined the military. And that's actually on this channel. If you want to go back and watch it, it's actually probably the scariest moment of my life.
Wyatt Hurley. Happy birthday, man! I have a question. ... How long after you took the ASVAB did it take for you to get to MEPS? And do you think it would be the same amount of time for everyone else?
No, it's definitely not the same time. I took my ASVAB and it took me about 3 months to go to MEPS. And then from that point, when I went to MEPS, it took me 11 months to go to BMT. So I'd been talking to my recruiter for 14 months.
I talked to mine for like 7, 8.
Coffin, when did you?
6 months.
So 6 months.
It really just depends on what job it is.
And I've known kids that have gone to MEPS and 3 months later they left for BMT. So it honestly can vary over a great amount of time. You won't be in depth for over a year though.
This question comes from Only Drink Water. What do MREs taste like? Are they easy to eat, or is it kind of hard to force them down at first?
All right. No, it's not hard to force them down.
MREs are awesome.
They are
nasty.
What?
No.
Are you serious?
All right, don't listen to what he
He's
says.
fucking stupid.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. All right, in MREs, they have like candy and cake and like Gatorade and juice and
brownie
like
mix,
cappuccino. Maybe.
What do you mean maybe?
Yeah,
It's
sometimes you don't get candy, you don't get cookies, you get...
You want to know why he got screwed at Beast when you live off of MREs? Because he didn't know what MREs had what before he went to Beast. So if you knew when you got there which MREs were the better ones to eat, which vegetarian cheese tortellini has like 2 things of candy in it, like chocolate protein bar, and it has like Gatorade in it, like Gatorade mix powder mix.
Buffalo chicken is the best tasting one, but you usually get boned on the candy. Because like,
Usually-
the better the meal is,
Yes.
the shittier the candy. The meal, the better the candy. So vegetarian equals good candy.
Usually.
Buffalo chicken equals candy.
I apologize for how much he said in this video, by the way. MRE
So-
monitors open the boxes and they would put ones aside if they saw ones that their friend wanted, and that's how I ended up getting what I wanted every single time.
So I got pushed through
That's
the
me.
line. I didn't get to choose mine, but when we would sit down to eat, it was like a flea market or like a trading.
Everybody's
thing.
like, I'll
Everyone
trade you
would
this for
start
this.
trading. Yeah.
So
And then someone really wants peanut butter for some weird.
Oh my
That's
god,
the reason.
people are like crazy for peanut butter. It's ridiculous.
cappuccinos too. You can
Yeah.
trade cappuccino for anything,
Yeah.
especially the girls. Girls love cappuccinos. So you're like, hey, I'll take a cake if you want this cappuccino, and they're like, sure. That's how I got a lot more candy than originally. I ate a lot of unhealthy foods while I was at
I'll
these.
trade your whole MRE for this cappuccino.
Basically, that's how it worked.
Josh Holmes. And what made you want to join the Air Force opposed to another branch?
Well, to be honest, I almost joined the Army. I was about a week away from joining the Army.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I was just at home. I was going to college. Got really sick of college. I wanted to do something different. Always wanted to serve. So I went and talked to the Army recruiter. Because I was like, yo, Army, get you out of here like ASAP. Which that's what they were going to do. But when my mom found out I was talking to the Army, she like was not happy at all. And she was like, you need to talk to Air Force before you do anything with the Army. If you don't like the Air Force, then you can go with the Army. So I ended up talking to the Air Force. I joined the Air Force because I've known many people say that have prior service in other branches say if they could go back, they would join the Air Force. My mom only wanted me to join the Air Force, no other branch, and I have two friends that I was really close with that both were in the Air Force and they both like it, and they both said that this was the way to go. So now I'm here, and that answers your question.
This one comes from Juno2PR. I'm from Puerto Rico and I'm in DEP right now. Does foreign airmen get pick on a lot at BMT from the instructors?
No.
No, not at all. Actually,
They'll get fired.
yeah, actually, they are watched very closely and monitored, and if you are unhappy with something they say or do,
You can tell on them.
you can write it on a piece of paper, drop it in this little comment box, and it goes straight to, who's it go to? The wing commander? It goes to Colonel Cameron, which
You
is
act
like
like
way
I
high
remember
up.
that.
Like,
Yeah, like everyone.
yeah, so that's not good if an instructor gets in trouble. So they don't do things that can get them in trouble, and they definitely won't pick on people like that. Harassment or anything of that sort is not tolerated at BMT or after, even at tech school. It is very frowned upon. It can get you in a lot of trouble.
This question comes to us from Haley Tribe. The question is, do you have a girlfriend?
No.
This question comes to us from Mr. Old School. Blonde or brunette or redhead?
Definitely gonna have to go with brunette on that one, but blonde's close second. And I'm sorry, redheads, but actually I've seen a few very attractive redheads. I've never actually like talked to one. Redheads are very rare,
I like redheads.
but
So all of you redheads who are upset right now.
I'm sorry.
Hi.
I'm a heartbreaker. Isn't that right, Kaufman?
This question comes to us from Dallas Kaufman. The question is, will you marry me?
Dallas Kaufman.
Will you marry me?
He said yes! He said yes!
Somehow he commented on this, and I got 9 freaking likes for that. So
I was one of them.
I had to do that.
Next question comes to us from Isela O'Sullivan. Happy belated! This video made me laugh because of the question ideas. So I guess my question is, are you glad you joined the USAF? If you could go back, would you go back and choose a different branch?
Yeah, I'm really glad I joined the Air Force, and if I could go back, I definitely wouldn't choose another branch. Honestly, if I could go back, I would have joined right out of high school instead of now, because if I joined out of high school, I would be a senior airman right now.
Damn it.
But right now, I'm an airman. Like, I ended up joining anyways, so... And by now, I could have already decided if I wanted to stay in for another enlistment or not. So I'm definitely glad I joined the Air Force. Just wish I could go back and start sooner, like this kid, like straight out of high school.
No, I took a year off.
Well, a half a year-ish.
Half a year.
That's so long.
This question comes from Brooke Albert. Got any tattoos or want to get any?
If I could, someday I'd like to have a full sleeve. That's not going to happen. No, it won't happen.
No,
But,
no
that'd be
full
pretty
sleeve.
sweet to have a full sleeve. I do have one tattoo.
Whip it out.
Oh, okay. This is the only tattoo I have. It says seize the moment. I got it when I was 20. And I got it when one of my buddies came back. When he was in the Air Force, he came back and he went and got a tattoo. I went and got a tattoo with him, and another friend got a tattoo with him.
Tattoo party.
Yeah, basically that's how it went. It was like, hey, you want a tattoo? I want a tattoo. I'm like, sure, I want a tattoo. Let's go get tattoos. So we went and got tattoos.
From Rachel0988. What was your fave part of BMT and least fave part? Smiley face, happy birthday, smiley face.
Well, Glassner was there for my least favorite day of BMT because we were in the same flight together. I've been with this kid since January 8th of this year. That's a long
And we're
time.
the two best friends that anybody could have.
All right, but I got a U for the week of training.
That was a beautiful day.
It was the only time I got in
beautiful
trouble.
day,
It
and it
was
still bugs him to this day
It
because that's
sucks.
why he didn't get honor grad, and it still tears him apart.
It makes me cry.
And it was
inside.
for the stupidest reason on the world.
I didn't pick up
When
directly.
you go to Beast, what should they do?
You should take all 4 of your ABU tops and ABU pants. Well, the book says 3. Our MTI was like, no, I want you to have 4, and I only had 2. And most people wear 1 or 2 while they're at Beast.
Beast Challenge, you'll learn about that.
But I wore both of mine, didn't have a problem, but since I didn't take 3, he gave me a U for the week of training, which means disqualifies you from honor graduate, and that was the only time I got in trouble at BMT.
It's okay, I got a U too.
Man,
But mine was for playing chess on EC.
Fucking idiot.
I had a tech sergeant scream in my face. It was a good time. It was a good time. That was the 3rd week. No, that was like 2nd week I was there. Just boom.
Favorite part of BMT?
Beast.
Yeah, Beast was pretty fun. We didn't really do much for Beast. Everybody
was
thinks
like
Beast
E-
is like hardcore. It's
It was
not.
like eHarmony.
You got like an hour less sleep there, but I don't know. You got to talk to girls and like not get yelled at for it. So
This question comes to us from Juan Perdomo. What is the meaning of life?
pineapples.
Okay, the meaning of life is to...
This question comes to us from Damian Baird. So before BMT, should I buy my own tools or just steal my mother's? Seriously, answer this. It'll make my day.
You should definitely not steal your mother's.
Yeah, just because you're going to be tortured for the next 2 months doesn't mean you have to torture your mom.
This question comes to us from iSteezyB. Why are you laughing?
I'm sorry.
That is a stupid name. Oh my god.
All right, I'm sorry if he offended you. He's not really paying attention.
The
Oh,
question is,
make that-
the question is, man, I'm in depth right now, and it's somewhat depressing waiting around for that call. What are some ways that you can recommend to stay motivated? I PT every day, lift weights one day, run the next. I also have a job. How can I just kill some time?
Well, it sounds like you're killing plenty of time with that kind of schedule. But honestly, I don't know, just have fun. You're leaving for BMT. I wish I would have had a lot more fun before I left.
I had a ton.
I tried having as much fun as I could, and I wish I would have made more time for it. I worked a lot before I left, and I always kept busy. And I was in debt for 11 months, so that
I
kind of
made
sucked.
sure that I left my job like a solid month before I had to go. So I was like, look, here's my 2 weeks, and I just had this month where I was just like, I woke up whenever I wanted, I went and did whatever I wanted, and I was just like, cool.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I worked until the last week. Like,
Yeah, that was
I
dumb.
left.
That was
Yeah,
dumb.
it kind of was. So,
Don't do that.
but if
Quit.
you have enough money, then do that. Like, you can quit your job before and enjoy the last few days
I
home with your family
blew
and friends.
every dollar I had.
That's dumb. Don't be this.
That was dumb. That was the dumbest thing.
Kaufman. I already know you blew every dollar you had before you went.
I
Yeah,
went
see.
to dinner every night and watched every movie that came out.
This question comes to us from Mr. Budget Tech. What are you going to do with your bike when you are in Japan? Also, are you planning on doing some vlogs while in Japan? Congrats on turning 21 and getting to go to Kadena. You suck because you're going to Kadena, by the way. I'm going back to Texas.
Yeah, he's a bit bitter about that one. But, yes, I'm going to do videos the whole time I'm in Japan. I plan on doing them from when I get there. I hopefully will have a better setup than this, because these tech school rooms kind of suck.
You suck.
I'm sorry, sir. What am I going to do with my bike in Japan? I'm going to sell it before I go to Japan, because I would like the extra cash.
That fox pit. I heard that you have to run 1.5 miles in 7 minutes on BMT. Is that true? You on crack?
You offended him, because what do you run for a mile and a half?
My 1.5 miles is 12:53.
And do you meet the requirements to get into the Air Force?
Yup.
High five. Get some.
12:53 mile and a half time. So no, you don't have to run 7-minute mile and a half.
I run a 9:40 something.
I ran a 9:05 our last eval we had, and that's like I was the third fastest one here. So
Everything you said was really positive. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's too positive. Like talking to the recruiter, can you say something bad about it, like cons of joining the Air Force or things you really hate there? And thanks for sharing this, and happy birthday.
no, I don't really have anything negative to say about the Air Force, because it's really not that bad. If you've not noticed my videos on the weekend, we get to go out and hang out and have a blast. And other than school, it's just like an 8 to 5 job.
8 to 5.
It's really not that bad. Our schooling is like that, so.
No, wait, I take that back. We go to school at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we have like PT
It's like
sometimes at
7.
4, and we don't get out. So
Or we have PT at 21:30.
so really we're like, it's like 12-hour days, but it's really not that bad. I don't get in trouble very much. Kaufman, you get in trouble a lot, and you don't even think the Air Force is that bad, do you?
No.
See? And
I have 2 LOCs. I've been on RTP remedial training 3 times, and dress drills twice, remedial cleaning drill once, and I'm having a blast.
yeah, see?
I've
So
got 2 LOCs.
Just-
One was for speeding.
He's not smart.
Not really.
You think I'd have negative things to say, but really, if you watch my videos of all the stuff we do, like I'm having the best time of my life here. So, and I didn't join the military to like have it be negative and suck. I didn't sign 6 years of my life away to not enjoy it. So,
This next question comes to us from Clayton Anderson.
what's up, bro?
How does your mom/family cope with you being away? How often do you see them, and are you still homesick?
Well, I've been gone for 5 months now, and I'm not going home for another month. I've seen my family and friends one time, and that was at BMT graduation, and that was for 3 days we got to see them.
Just about, yeah.
It's really not as hard as you would think. Like sometimes it does get hard because you do miss people back home, you miss your family and friends.
Well, your whole life just kind of gets fucking...
But honestly, when you join here, like you become pretty close with the people you're with because you're with them 24/7. So even though I hate this kid, like I still hang out with him every day, and I don't.
He really doesn't have a choice. I can't follow him.
No, but really, you actually have people. You actually hang out with people all the time, so your mind is kept busy a majority of the time. So it's really not that bad. But I do miss my family. Really, there's nothing you can really do about it. We just gotta.
Your cat misses you.
I know, dude. I miss my cat. That's what I miss most about home. Like my mom and my cat. I can't wait.
I go home just about every other weekend. I live
Yeah.
about 2 hours from here.
He's like.
Spoiled. Hey, man. You make the best videos around the Air Force.
How does that make you feel, Kaufman?
Shut up. Love you.
Oh! Fuck! She didn't say it back.
Because y'all are here.